Okay, it is. What day is it today? I don't know why I keep saying that. Oh, yeah, it's Saturday. So, today I woke up feeling okay. It was actually like very cold out. Well, I don't know. It looks cold outside, so um, that's not promising, but other than that, yeah, I'm feeling okay. I think just taking today slow and not pressuring myself to do everything, um, and knowing like I can take my time on doing certain things and I don't have to force everything to happen, is a good thing. And I think just showing up as like the best way I can every day is enough, and not letting any doubt, fear, anxiety, or anything like that control me, because we don't need that. And yeah, I think with me, I often like depend on social media and like podcasts sometimes, like to feel safety, and that's good, but I gotta know that like I will be okay, and like I don't, certain safety mechanisms that I use, I don't have to repeat them, and that goes for sometimes scrolling on TikTok when I don't need to. Um, and yeah, just like being okay with things not being perfect as well, um, is a good thing. And yeah, just not forcing anything is what is going to make me happy, and just doing what I feel like doing, and not having like so much big expectations on what needs to happen and what should happen, um, is going to be good. And I've been drinking water, I've been eating fruit, so yeah, just making sure that I'm staying consistent with like taking care of myself. And a lot of things are shifting in my life, like with my career, and obviously I'm still making these videos consistently, but yeah, it's like I'm just trying to, you know, do my best. But I think sometimes I overachieve. Like, I was watching a video and it was basically saying how a lot of us overachieve when we don't need to, and it's important to acknowledge when we're doing too much. And yeah, for me, I just feel like there's times where I don't need to do everything. Like, I can sit back for a bit, but yeah, it's important to just have balance between, you know, working towards what I want, and then also taking time to just like relax. And yeah, I think just not forcing anything, because when you force things, it never works out, and you're kind of only hurting yourself when you force anything. So I think with me, just not trying to force certain situations or things in my life is gonna be really good. And like acknowledging any habits or cycles that I might subconsciously have and not repeat them is going to be good as well. So like being a bit more in my masculine energy, but still my nurturing energy of like resting. And yeah, I think just being able to acknowledge like what's a repeated pattern and what I know I should now do in that state, or how can I be more loving to myself if I'm in a state of fear or uncertainty of the future. And I think that's the thing with the uncertainty of the future and with anxiety itself. You kind of depend sometimes on like past habits and patterns, but it's just making sure to be aware of those things and to not force anything. I feel like not forcing anything is a really key factor in this video. But yeah, just not forcing anything, kind of letting life take its own way, and to know that things are going to work out regardless. So I need to not stress, and if I have any stresses or worries, just give it to God, give it to the universe, and you know, not beat myself up and be like, I'm not going to be able to be where I want to be because of this, and there's a certain worry about, my job or financially or my living situation. It's all from the devil. Like, the devil loves to put you in a state of like fear and like you're not doing enough or you're not doing the right thing. And it's just important to, when you're in that state of like unknown or kind of a bit of anxiety that you're loved, you're protected, your future self is always guiding you to make the best decisions even when you don't know it. So yeah, I think just knowing that you're safe and you're provided for and you're not ever making any wrong decisions, and just be truly trusting yourself with every decision you make. And if you have to make affirmations for the day, then that's amazing. Like, I think self-confidence affirmations and like just good intentions like for the day is overall going to shift your mindset. Because for me, I sometimes struggle like, oh, I don't know if that's the right choice, or I'll screw up. And the thing is, as long as it's not like life threatening and you know that it's not going to like do anything terrible, make that risk, do that scary decision, and as long as it's not harmful and you know it's not going to be harmful, likely chances are, even if it does not go the way you wanted it to, at least you tried. And also as well, at least like you're taking action and you're not coming from a state of lack and like, I'm not doing anything, you know? So being in a state of like abundance and kind of like love and just peace overall is what a lot of us need right now in this life. And yeah, so it's just important to, you know, be kind to yourself and just be disciplined in what you do, but not to an extent where you're like overworking or doing too much and doing too much in your routine. Just do what feels like the best for you, and from that you can just, you know, be in flow. I think when being in flow of the universe, it's just about accepting what is and then kind of like releasing control and surrendering, and then doing what you can do, you know? And I think just doing what feels good to you. Like, we often get caught up by like people's opinions and what the other people might say about you and what you're doing in your life, whether that's your purpose, your little hobbies, your little things that you enjoy. And it's just important to know that like you can do whatever you want, and like I said, as long as it's not from a place of lack or in a scarcity mindset and you're not repeating any negative habits or patterns, you're doing the right thing. And I think it's important to know we can only evolve if we fail, and we can only grow from our failures. Like, someone might see a big mistake and think that, you know, this is it and this is my life, but you only evolve from your mistakes. So it's just about acknowledging like you're not your mistakes, and things that might look bad are actually just blessings in disguise. So yeah, I think that's everything I want to say. I'm just grateful to be here in this moment, and yeah, I'm just gonna treat myself with kindness and know that I'm doing enough.